In my opinion, the real estate industry is a very under represented industry, though it's a very large, it caters to almost 10 to 12% of our country's GDP. It is exciting, it is challenging, and in current scenario, it is in its one of its elongated down cycle, as I must say. But it is because of the nature of the industry, housing or infra is the basic crux of any country or any development, and it is one of the basic needs. As we all must be knowing, Maslow theory says that after the basic needs of housing, then you go to aspire to higher needs of psychological needs or your emotional needs. But infra is something which is the key, which defines the growth and the prosperity of a nation. So in that perspective, the current industry is a very important industry to focus upon. This concrete show, which is happening and we are a part of it, as an industry as a whole, is the only show that I see which puts all stakeholders together, because it is this show which talks to the industry stalwarts, to the production people, to the persons who supply material, to the consultants. So it's a very good platform wherein all stakeholders related to the industry come together, talk about the future of where we are and where we need to go. This conference will surely help because as we immensely in this run of growth, we need to pause and introspect, because this is a platform which also gives insiders for policy making, for product, for innovation, for technology. All these things need to be explored upon, and such conferences give an excellent platform wherein they are explored to the fullest potential. I am going to, as an architect, my focus is or my love for the subject is on aesthetics, because as architects we learn and we always understand form follows function, but not necessarily. In my opinion, form and function go hand in hand, they go together. And in our country, again, infrastructure takes a lot of precedence and design takes a backseat. So design is something which is, we are a design starved country. When we design bridges, highways, metros, everything else, function takes precedence over design. So my opinion or my focus will be upon exploring how design can be blended to infrastructure. And I am honored to be chairing a panel wherein architect Hiten Sethi is going to speak, and he has done a great work playing with concrete. Concrete is a great wonder material which is underutilized, and it has so many opportunities and so many options which need to be explored. So among other things, excited to be part of this, and I wish the entire team the very best. If we look at statistics, India is on a very fine crux of exploding the real estate sector. For beginners or for statistics, the total amount of built space that is available in India today is going to be freshly built in the next 2 decades. So the next 2 decades are so important, because what we build, if it is not built sustainably, we are actually going to add one more India in the next 2 decades. So the way we develop this entire building footprint which is already available, or the infrastructure that is already available in the country, makes a very strong case for us to be sensitive about what we are developing, how are we going to develop, and what are the implications and what are the repercussions of the way we are going to develop things. So from that perspective, it is very important for us to take stock of the situation now, because then it would be too late. Why are we talking about climate change? We are talking about sustainability. All these issues have come in because we all know our planet. This is again at the cost of repetition. We are a fixed planet with a fixed amount of resources. Our population will double, but our resources won't. So in that case scenario, we need to be very choosy, because we are stealing this planet from our future generations. Whatever we are going, we are not inheriting it to them. So we have to be aware of what we are doing, and for that perspective, this is a very important event.